Hayden Hidlay here at the U23 World Championships. Wrapped up your tournament yesterday. Talk about this experience in wrestling internationally.
You know, it's a good experience, I think, overall. Just to be able to travel outside the country and represent USA is obviously a dream come true for me. Didn't get the results I would have hoped for. Didn't perform the way I would have liked to in some of those close matches, but I have a lot of things I can take back to the States and improve on.
Like what? What are some things you'll be working on?
I think just being able to win the close matches and against the international style. I mean, I've never made a trip overseas and never wrestled an international guy, and so that kind of feel and you know, the familiarity with them was not very good for me. So I need to get back to the drawing board on that.
You pay any attention to the credentials of the guys you wrestled in this tournament?
A little bit. It's hard not to. I had a lot of people telling me about it, and that's great and all. I was able to compete against some of the best guys, and obviously, I had a really close match with a Russian guy, and I took him to the brink, but I wasn't able to finish it off. And to me though, a loss to anybody is still a loss. I don't really weigh my losses like one's better than the other. So it's still tough to deal with.
Is there anything you can take from that though, knowing that you're right there with a guy that was pretty dominant in the Junior World Championships a year ago?
I mean, I can take some things from that. I mean, again, I need to, I think I need to make more trips overseas before winning a major tournament like this. It kind of showed me that I'm able to contend with the best guys, and I don't know, maybe I need to get that 1-2% better to be able to beat those best guys, and I think that'll come with more experience. Like again, this is an awesome experience for me, and I got to start somewhere. So, didn't have the greatest results here, this weekend, but there's a lot I can still take from it.
Were there any surprises? Anything that you did not expect about competing overseas?
It was different. Everybody warms up very strangely, and you got to be ready to go off, right off the whistle. I think the match I lost against the Russian, I felt like I was ready to go, but his first period was incredible. I just had to really pick up my pace, I think, earlier in the matches. And, when I lost the second match, I had a good pace in the first period, and, some things went wrong throughout the match, and, I had to respond from that. I wasn't able to. So, I think dealing with adversity is a big thing, and, I think I did all right with that. I just need to make sure I can pick up my pace earlier in the match. I think that was a takeaway.
How did you come out of that physically? It looked like that second match, like you got your knee wrenched at the end there.
Yeah, I don't want to go over too many details about it yet because I don't know a whole lot, but it was pretty bad at the end of the first period. It just kind of, just some bad things happened with my leg, and I fought through the second period. It just wasn't myself though, and it was a little rough. But again, I needed to close out that match a little bit better, and I wasn't able to. So where I stand right now, I got to get back to the States and figure it out, and we'll move on from there. But I don't have many answers on the knee right now.
What were some things that you were working on between like the Open and U23 trials at this point when it comes to freestyle?
Yeah, it was tough just because trying to prepare for the NCAA season, trying to prepare for this U23 Worlds, but I had a really good camp and I had a really good preparation leading up to this. Adam Hall just sacrificed everything he had for this preparation. I mean, he just showed up every day and wanted to work out with me, and he's a crazy man like that. But I was really thankful to have him, and I was thankful for Obi Blanc, to kind of lead me through this process of training for a world championship. And I think I became an overall better freestyle throughout, even though the results might not have showed that. I feel like I'm a lot better than I was, at the U.S. Open last spring, and I'm really excited for next freestyle season already. Obviously, I got this NCAA season I've been working hard for, and I've been kind of splitting time with freestyle and folk style. I guess that's my only regret is, it's not the most ideal situation at this time of year to be wrestling World Championships in November, but I don't have any excuses for that. It was a really great experience, and I felt like I was prepared to win it all this weekend. Just wasn't able to close out some of those close matches.
Which style do you prefer of the two? Which one do you think you're better at?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'll let other people decide that, but I think for me, I enjoy it. It feels like another sport. I grew up in a very multi-sport family, and I was just always used to playing football, baseball, wrestling up until I got to high school, and then I started to get to wrestle freestyle, and that just for me is like a second sport. And I mean, there's obviously similarities between the two, but I feel like it's a really good like refresher. Like once I was done with NCAAs, I just felt really refreshed to start something new, and now I feel like I'm a little bit refreshed, like heading into the NCAA season to kind of start back new in a different sport. And I think if I can balance those two well, I think I can start to like improve even more than I have. And I mean, I'm already got it marked on the calendar, and I'm looking forward to this freestyle season, but I got some things to take care of in the meantime.